Hi everyone, this is my first video, so things are going to be a pretty bit awkward and stiff, so hopefully I can get better with voiceovers and editing over time. The goal of this channel is to kind of document the progress of my art, since it's really not the best, but also interact with people. I actually kind of gave up on art a year ago after spending years in a giant stage of art block. I felt like I couldn't truly make something, and my skills weren't improving how I wanted them to. I still did art for classes, but I never really did it for myself up until a few months ago when I walked into a Blick for the first time. I went to the watercolor section of the Blick since I remembered being obsessed with watercolor YouTubers when I was in 7th grade. But as soon as I entered the section, I felt like I was hit with a rush of inspiration. It felt like I was being transported back in time. I started geeking out over different watercolor brands that they had there, like M. Graham, QoR, Finetext, Sennelier, Daniel Smith, and so on. My spark had unexpectedly come back to me, and I did go crazy with watercolor these past couple of months. I've acquired quite a collection, which is honestly kind of shameful since it's only been a few months. But yeah, after reawakening, I couldn't get the idea of making videos and stuff out of my head, so I sat on it for a while. And at last I decided to give it a shot. My uploads are going to be a bit inconsistent and sparse since I'm currently in college and going into the healthcare field, but I'm going to try my best to make this work. So a bit about this piece. I was scrolling through Instagram the other day and I saw a game of loteria. I saw the moon card and I felt inspired. I'm honestly willing to bet that there are hundreds of drawings like these, but you know what? I think it looks good, so I'm still gonna upload it to YouTube. For this piece, I used my QoR watercolors for the face and the Fine-Tech pearlescent watercolors for the moon itself. Unfortunately, I did lose the footage when I painted in the moon. So sorry about that. I honestly love the vibrancy of QoR watercolors, but my only gripe with them is that they're super hard to lift. I haven't heard anybody else talk about it though. Maybe it's just the paper or something to do with the binder. If you know why, just leave a comment because I'm actually curious to see if I'm imagining things or not, because it's honestly such a huge problem for me. I bought the watercolor ground, I still haven't used it, so we'll see how that results. My personal beef with watercolor is that I can never seem to establish strong values or saturation in my pieces. It's like my brush is afraid of pigment. I'm hoping to improve upon this since colors often end up kind of meshing together if the values are too close together. Like in this piece here, I feel like I could have done better with saturating the face more and just making it a bit warmer. I know I just bashed my own piece, but I actually do quite like it a lot. I hope you guys do too, and stick around for my next video. I'll see you guys later. Bye!